What is going on, guys? It's me, Pokemon Horror Stories, and I've got a somewhat special person with me.
That's not funny.
It's Noobinator47.
Hey, going on?
If you had actually watched his,
No, you haven't.
which
No,
you
they
probably,
have.
which you
Don't
probably,
bother fighting. No, they watch you. They don't watch me.
oh, never mind then.
Just don't bother.
Anyway, he interviewed me, so you kind of missed out on that.
Well, you can always check that out.
If you want, I don't really care.
Anyway, you want to tell them what we're doing, or do you want me to do it?
I'll tell him. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to go on the internet and we're going to find some stuff. Any mysteries about Pokemon that we know, and basically we're just going to explain it. And one of the other has to, how should I say this? They're not supposed, they can't have heard of it. Otherwise, it would just, defeat the whole purpose.
Well, I have a good one to start off.
Okay. And while you do that, I'll just,
All right. Well, this is kind of one that nobody will ever even think of. The game. This is kind of going off a little basis of a virtual game that was created by I don't actually know his name, but everyone's heard of Slender Man, obviously. And the thing about him was his tentacles that were actually made on the back of his back were actually made of a copy of Tangela, the Pokemon Tangela.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, the legit tentacles on his back. If you were to legit shine your light on it a little longer, you were to see that the tentacles made from the back are that of resemblance of Tangela's Pokemon skin.
Dang.
That's kind of a lamer one, but it's something you guys probably wouldn't have known. So just throwing that out there.
That's interesting.
Hey, you got anything?
Give me a second. Let's see. Gengar and Clefable. I don't know about that one.
You don't?
No. You really get around with these, don't you? Anyway, I'll just keep looking. Google, my best friend.
Another strange thing is that Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Groudon used to be all one being. Pretty much, it was diffused during what was it? I believe, the beginning of time when, the Pokemon series was apparently created by Arceus, which is what apparently God is now in Pokemon, according to the 5th generation. But the story that came out for that is that, Arceus, created, Rayquaza was the original, but, Rayquaza went against Arceus and thought he could be, the real god of the Pokemon world. And he gave Arceus' gift to him was the gift of water, earth, fire, and air. So he thought that he had all the elements so he could take down God, essentially. So the thing that happened was after a long battle that lasted about 5 to 6 years, Rayquaza was defeated, and as a punishment, he was split into 3 different entities, as we know today, as Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza.
Let's see. I got an article on IGN, Pokemon's Unsolved Mysteries.
What do you got?
Give me a minute. Freaking computer's so slow. I knew they were gonna come out with the Xbox 720. Frick. Oh, these are not mysteries. These are just what is it called?
Yeah, that's a good description.
Defiances of the laws of physics, like using fly with Pidgey. Whoa, Pidgey!
That awkward moment where you can use just fly out a Pidgey, but not Scyther.
What's it like inside a Pokeball? Everyone wants to know that.
I actually have a video to prove that.
I know. It's
Apparently, a Pokeball consists of a bar and a nightclub.
I know. With Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
Why do all the nurses look the same? I covered that in Nurse Joy.
So it's pretty much giving you links to Creepypastas that you've already done.
Yes.
Makes perfect sense.
Also, with the
It's all
three,
coming.
also with the three entities, that kind of reminds me of Whole again.
Mm-hmm.
What do people eat in the Pokemon universe? Puffins.
All you feed me is puffins. I need nourishment.
Tauros feet or something.
What else? What else do I know?
Why do some Pokemon look like inanimate objects? Like Vanillite?
Why? Because Nintendo's running out of ideas.
So about Arceus being the creator.
Arceus is apparently was modeled after God.
Apparently, being a creator.
But the thing I question is, in Diamond and Pearl, since he's God in that series, why is he not level 100?
I don't know.
They ducked him down to level 80. Literally, you're getting killed by your own children. Oh, here's a weird one. Onyx was originally a, what was it? Onyx was originally the world's largest boa constrictor, who survived a, what was it? It fell into a volcano and lived.
Interesting.
But the thing that happened was it ended up turning into molten rock.
Huh.
I don't know how it reproduced all those other Onyxes, but
Magic.
that's apparently the story behind that. So, if anyone's ever wondering how Onyx is Onyx, it was actually a real boa constrictor that fell into a volcano. So, kids, you ever want an Onyx? Go ahead and throw the nearest snake into a pit of lava.
Oh, this is gonna turn into a really weird sex joke. Where does your mom sleep?
Oh God.
Your home base in every Pokemon game always has two stories. Your penthouse suite upstairs, complete with the latest Nintendo system, and the living room / kitchen downstairs. So where does your mom sleep? In the kitchen? Way to be stuck in the 50s Pokemon universe. Sexism.
Well, it is nice that Pokemon knows where women's toys are. No offense to any women watching this right now.
I have a lot of, I don't want to say fangirls, but, you know.
Cough, cough, I don't want to mention her name. Oh, God.
Okay.
So pretend this didn't happen.
Yeah, you didn't hear anything. Let's see.
Oh, that's just another copy story. Apparently, the thing is, before the Kyogre Groudon Rayquaza thing, Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos were all one bird.
Oh my gosh! Again, whole again.
Well, yeah, but these are ones that are before that.
Oh no, they didn't. 6 grim Pokemon facts.
Okay, that kind of scared me for a second. Like,
anyway.
I thought I heard like a whisper, like something. I took off my headphones to check what it was. It turned out to be the water running in the bathroom.
Oh. Whoa.
So yeah, I just got scared shitless, and I'm not gonna talk about that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Hurry up and load already, freaking page. Okay. Come on. Oh, while we're explaining, I'm going to, you know,
Oh my god.
I'm going to edit
Here's
in some
here's a really creepy fact.
creepy music.
Like, really creepy fact.
Oh my frick! What the?
Is this thing still on?
Yes.
You're gonna want to hear this. 35 of the original 150 Pokemon were designed by a psychopath.
Okay.
Apparently, 2 days after after what's it called? A prisoner suicide, they went into his dormitory and found a bunch of drawings on the wall full of blood, and 35 of them were considered to be original designs for the Pokemon used in the original Pokemon series.
Okay, seriously, what the frick went wrong with Nintendo? See, this is why the Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
They have 5 examples of the Pokemon that were used. Ghastly.
Well, that figures.
Oddish.
Okay.
What else? Ekans.
Oh.
What?
I just got reminded of something. So, you know, Ekans backwards is snake.
Yeah.
Arbok backwards is cobra.
Yeah.
What is muck backwards?
Got it.
Okay, continue.
And the other 2 listed here are Cubone.
Oh, that figures again.
And, where's the last one? Oh, my page is shut down. Come on, get back up. Articuno.
Oh, that's interesting.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. The legendary was created by a psychopath who killed himself.
Okay, let's see. Grim fact number 1. The humans actually do eat Pokemon.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Tauros me or something! Pokemon trainers are jerks. Yes, they are. Ah! Okay, that's really disturbing fan art. It's one of those hiker dudes holding down the trainer with a Diglett with a bunch of veins, and he's kind of like holding on to it like it's not a Diglett. Pokemon in the real world. Wish I hadn't seen that.
Are you kidding me?
Electrocuted, burnt, poisoned. Consider these KO moves. Having your limbs ripped apart by vicious pincers, guillotine. Being subjected to temperatures that would make liquid nitrogen seem like a steam bath in comparison. Sheer cold. Being drilled into having your organs churned like butter. Horn drill. And being hurled into a near-endless abyss. Fissure. Also, is anyone else disturbed by the fact that any Pokemon can learn Toxic?
That's funny.
Think about what that implies. Does the Pokemon puke on their opponent? Or maybe they... Oh.
Do you watch the manga?
Sometimes.
Do you watch, what's the girl from the 3rd generation? What's her name? Because they have a picture of her. They're not mentioning her name.
Dawn?
It's the girl with the Piplup.
Dawn, yeah.
Yep. Supposedly they were separated at birth.
Interesting.
They're practically identical twins.
Well...
But the thing is, apparently Ash's mother could only afford to pay for one child, so they ended up abandoning her.
Okay, let's see here. Ugh.
Well, I'm disturbed.
Yeah.
Just saw a picture of James from Team Rocket with tits. Fantastic. Yeah, I saw that.
That was one of the banned episodes.
Shut up, ads. Muting. No way, they can't do that.
Did you hear about the Pokemon Slender game they made? Castle Brown.
What the frick?
So now we have.
Sorry, I can't mute that.
Anyway, 7. Oh, I forgot. This is the 7 most disturbing moments in Pokemon history. Okay, 7. Celadon City pervert alert. In Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. The elderly individual decided to take full advantage of the Celadon City Police Department's preoccupation with the influx of Team Rocket guns to indulge in his voyeuristic pastime, peering through the windows of Celadon City Gym, uninterrupted. The sleazy geriatric, in the process of pumping his Diglett, quote, quote, unabashedly declares, "Hey, this gym is great. It's full of women." Women? More like a gym full of teen girls trying to hone their trainer skills in peace, preferably without peeping Toms fogging up the windows. Fortunately, for the old coot, your character wasn't a police officer, because if he were, the old perv's wrinkly butt would have been hauled off to the nearest prison, where he would likely have a first-hand experience with a horn drill attack in his communal shower. It's a one-hit KO. Aw, dude! Oh, wow. That is the most mature thing you will ever hear from Pokemon Horror Stories. Going to the next page now. Get straight to work. Going at this for almost 20 minutes now.
Let's see. N's room. AKA Welcome to Neverland. Pokemon Black and White. Oh, yeah. Team Plasma and their plans for world domination were doomed for failure from day one. Why? The group unanimously decided that it would be best to place all of their faith in natural Harmonia Gropius. Rolls right off the tongue, right? Or N, as his chums like to call him. He certainly covers all the standard paint-by-numbers criteria for an evil leader, but there was just one teensy snag that derailed everything. Guy's got the mind of a child. Intentional or purely coincidence, the developers took a page from Michael Jackson's Neverland. The frick? With N's room filled to the brim with children's toys and games, minus the incriminating appearance of youngster and bug catcher trainers naturally. All of this leads itself into theory that N suffers from a severe case of Peter Pan syndrome. Pretty psychologically heavy stuff for a game rated E. Fortunately, N escapes his tortured life as King Manchild with his legendary Pokemon, traveling to parts unknown. But knowing N, he probably went out to ransack a bunch of toy stores. Ha-ha! Let's see. Hacking off Slowpoke tails equals profit. Do people eat Pokemon? Team Rocket answered this for us when they peddled fresh Slowpoke tails for the masses to devour upon discovering they secrete a sweet-tasting substance from the tips of their tails. You learn something disturbingly new every day. You can't say they don't jump on a profitable venture when they see one. True, the Slowpoke's tails grew back over time, implying that they are a living renewable source, thus opening a brand new chapter in Pokemon zoology. Regardless, it makes you think about the other Pokemon that are being exploited for food items. Somewhere out there, there's a rocket grunt selling fudge-dipped Mankey Paws and glazed Snorlax spleens from a cooler inside his beat-up 1986 Econovan. That was funny.
We eat Pokemon.
Let's
Pokemon on an open fire. Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal version. I have Pokemon Silver. I'll check that out later.
Oh, did you ever read that story I gave you about the Scyther?
Oh no, I couldn't find that.
You know, I'll give it to you right now.
Okay. Let's see. The legendary dogs. The legendary, damn it, getting the thinking Pokeball already. Call them what you will, but the legendary beasts, Entei, Raikou, and Suicune, are a part of the mythos of the Johto region. Now, as geeks, we've played enough video games to know that legendary creatures always have epic origin stories, and this time is no different. The legendary dogs sprung up from charred remains of Pokemon that were caught in a disastrous blaze. Yeah, they were given a second lease on life as omnipotent beasts, but being burned alive is still being burned alive no matter how hard one tries to soften the blow. And it's hard to shake the image of 3 tiny Pokemon running around in erotic circles, screeching their names in anguish as their skin is seared like a roast pig over a flaming spit. It's easy to see that Nintendo was trying to add some subtle shock value to the series, probably hoping to shed its childish stigma. For now, it's best to leave the burning of Pokemon to overzealous and misinformed television evangelists denouncing the franchise as the devil's work.
Jesus.
Those words, they're too big! They hurt my mind.
I sent you a photo that you're probably gonna like.
Oh, let's see.
What the deuce?
Let's see here. This better be good.
Well, pretty good to me.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Still, you know. The other one is still my emblem, so, you know, that's what I'm going with.
I'm just saying it was, you know,
Yeah, it's cool.
it was something.
Okay, Pokemon can die. I'm not even going to bother reading this one.
You kidding me, dude? We all know that.
And that's the number 1.
Somebody killed him.
It's Dorkly. Yeah, believe it or not, that was Dorkly's post.
I believe you.
Seriously though, that Mario is a furry thing, that really pissed me off. I was like, no, that is not what furries stand for. Plus, I felt really awkward when Luigi came in. I was like,
I'm Luigi.
what the frick?
It's me, Pornhubber.
Don't tell Mama. No, Gooma's just like,
Please don't tell him, Mama. That's a nice Deoxys. They totally stopped. What the hell? Okay, that's Dorkly. You ever played Earthbound?
nope, not really.
Pokemon Void.
What's that?
Pokemon Void. I have made a lot of mistakes in my life, but this one is the worst of all one I've made. Oh, it's a creepypasta.
Oh, that's wonderful.
This one's freaking. Yo, this looks nice.
How long?
Here, I'll just put it all in the chat. It'll make it easier on you.
All right.
Put links. You got me.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Dude, just edit it out. Yeah,
No.
we know.
No,
He's gonna edit all out. Like, he's gonna edit the parts that aren't important out.
No, I'm just saying 2 creepy Pokemon facts. I think you've already heard this one, and so have I. Spoink will die if it stops bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
and Kabutops will cut its prey apart and drink the fluids.
That's beautiful.
I know.
So you should definitely skim through this one.
Oh my gosh, beautiful. Let's see. Chandelure steals your soul and burns it.
Mm-hmm.
Shedinja's Cracks steals your soul. Basically, any ghost Pokemon's Dex entry. By the way, I don't get it with the daycare on Route 34.
All dreams are but another reality. Never forget.
Yes.
Yo, this is some fucking awesome. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
We still recording here?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Nah, it's fine. It's
You
fine.
sure to edit that out?
Well, I could like. I could just,
Yes.
add a bleep there.
I've never been bleeped out before.
It's gonna be great.
What the hell was that? Okay, they basically made Pokemon, but they switched it with Turok. Imagine Sharpedo as a Tyrannosaurus.
7 reasons why Pokemon is secretly nightmare fuel.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
I hope these things that I already know about. No! Screw the recommendations. Voting recommendations just for you! Cubone's mom has got some creepy stuff going on. Cubone beheaded, skinned, gutted, and wore its dead mother's skull. Pokemon is supposed to be for kids.
Ooh,
Wonderful.
that's nice.
That's wonderful. Golbat will feast on the blood of your children. Yeah. Hypno, why don't you take a seat over there? Ha! Rape references.
They named what's it called? Psyche. They named what's it called? Espeon Psyche once, and it ended up going crazy. Like the
Yeah.
thing is, it didn't like its name because it thought the trainer was not pleased with what its real name was, so it went all like psychotic
Yeah.
and wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, a Mew one. Mew was watching you.
That sounds good.
Its hands were missing, its eyes were upside down, and its tail was Geodude's head.
I heart cliche.
You sleep, but my computer turned off.
This is
turned
the
it back
way the
on,
world
room was-
ends.
When I turned it back on, the room was gone. I downloaded it again. The ROM was gone, excuse me. I downloaded it again, the game was fine. But I have a feeling it's still there, and my computer is watching. You go to sleep.
Dun dun dun! Your Pokemon may be infected with the Pokérus. Little is known about the Pokérus, except that they are microscopic life forms that attach to Pokemon. While infected, Pokemon are said to grow exponentially well. Yeah! Viruses make you healthy! Good job, Nintendo.
You wanna know a really creepy fact?
What?
Rare candies are actually made from the from actual Clefairy egg babies.
Oh.
So the thing is, they wait for Clefairy eggs to hatch into, obviously
Little
What is it?
fetuses.
little Clefairies. And 5 minutes before they are born, they end up killing it and making it into rare candies.
That is really messed
Because
up.
during that time of maturity, instead of healing the Pokemon, it will actually cause its strength to, increase. So, also remember, guys, if you ever feed your Pokemon a rare candy, you're legit feeding them another fellow Pokemon.
So, congratulations, you made your
So-
Pokemon cannibals.
So all Pokemon are cannibals,
Yeah!
and they just don't know it.
Nintendo says cannibalism's A-OK. Well, we've spent about 30 minutes on this.
The Salamence sprite was not replaced with the Jirachi sprite, but the way the sprite looked, it was dead.
Cliche!
Oh, that's nice. Absol with no legs.
Cliche?
Alright, well, I think this was successful.
I think so too.
Okay, this is this is the most cliche image I've ever seen.
Alright, so
You're
I'm
looking-
probably gonna
it's good.
have that new story up for you guys sometime tonight if I feel like it, or tomorrow.
I do it tomorrow. Keep them waiting.
You devil. Anyway,
I'm a terrible person. Okay.
so this has been my 100,000 view special. You better be grateful. I had nothing else to do, so yeah.
Well, when you've already done everything, why not do something that retarded?
Exactly. Like the Minecraft karaoke.
Or like anything that happens to do with Minecraft.
Yeah.
Well, take care, everyone. I'm out.
Goodbye.